I know a lot of people that
I
would
don't know,
say Governor Marley is like one of their first video game crushes. Oh wait, hold on.
I don't remember who my first video game crush was.
Mine might have been Governor Elaine Marley.
Where do you think you're going, Thumpwind?
Thump Wood would have been better.
Which one?
Your bottom doorway is too late for us being a big fan.
We don't want to say this because that makes it sound like we are stealing it. No, let's just be nice and genuine.
Buzz off, Fester.
Really?
Yeah, buzz off.
Fester.
I knew you were gonna pick that one.
Yeah.
Hand over your sword.
Anytime you can just
You people at work suck.
be dismissive to authority.
How'd we end up
This
here?
is the end of the road, my little.
He brought us here. I don't know.
You're gonna try and drown me with a log. No wonder everyone hates you. You are an idiot. It's a log.
It's a pretty heavy log, Casey.
To risk letting a would-be pirate like you get
It doesn't
away.
say what material
So
it's made out of.
Mr.
Maybe it's made out of
Spice
bronze.
Cake or Droopface or whatever your name is.
It's straight up wood, though. Yeah, you're right.
Like if he had replaced all those
This
last
might
name
actually
with like
turn out to be a
Spicewood,
pretty
Droopwood,
good day.
Droopwood.
Droopwood would have been real nice. I like
Yeah.
Droopwood. So, I have a question for you. Would you, so we can get out our conversation, remember that we were going to have, but we couldn't because of all the things? Would you like to wait 10 minutes?
Sure.
Because if you recall, he can hold his breath for 10 minutes underwater.
Yeah.
Let me save.
Let me mark the time.
Where am I? We're here. I should recycle saves. I should not save over. I won't do that anymore. Okay, so let's have a conversation.
Yeah. So, at work, me and my coworker, we sell a thing of whiskey called McCormick's, and it's super dirt cheap whiskey. Like it costs the same as a soda. That's how cheap it is. And,
Speaking of, hand me my ice cold water.
your ice cold alcoholic water.
It's not it's non-alcoholic.
I would love to see someone sell water as that alcoholic water. Spiced hard water. We wanted to check out how much it costs, and when we found out that it's basically the same price as a soda, we're just like, wow, those people are like real down the hole of like dude, come on.
You're gonna buy the dirt cheap whiskey
pull
only so you
yourself
can
out
get
of
drunk,
that.
right? You're gonna buy it just so you can get drunk, not for the quality, but for the quantity.
Hey, Nick.
Right.
I just
Which is actually like,
Wait! I don't remember this. What?
You've got there?
Yeah. What should I do with it?
Well, get rid of it.
I'll throw it in the water.
No, don't do that.
No,
Why
throw it in the
not?
water. I
need to
want
ditch
it.
It might wash up somewhere.
What do I care? My prints won't be on it.
It's a good point. They
I'm
don't even know how to
throwing
look for that.
I might need it.
No, you
See ya.
dirtbag, I need it.
See ya.
This is another running joke in several of the games. It's, look at all these things that could totally help you around. Oh, they're just out of your reach. Between a meat cleaver, sword, axe, deadly meat. Look at all these things that could get this rope off of me. And the answer is so much easier than you'd think it would be.
untie the rope.
No. But, alright, continue with your story. I'm sorry.
Well, that was it. We were being super judgmental and wanted to figure out how down the dumps these people were, and that's what we found out.
You guys were making bets on their income.
No, not at all.
It's just like, look at this jerk. Look at this jerk driving up 745, not even 750, and he comes in. You're like, hello, welcome to Roads 101.
And this
Greet
is the
new
thing
day.
to where me and you are different than a lot of other people because we don't drink to get drunk.
Right.
We drink because we like the taste, and it's relaxing.
Honestly, for my 21st birthday, I don't even think I would want an alcoholic. I would like to just try a simple non-alcoholic ginger beer, because I had a ginger beer non-alcoholic when I was in Texas recently when I was up with my folks. It's just a ginger beer. It was so cool. It was awesome. Like, you drank it and it felt like I was a dragon just about to breathe fire. Like, we love weird drinks like that, you know?
Yeah.
We drink for the taste.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, I thought everybody treats me like I'm weird because of that, because it's like, they're like, you don't drink to get drunk? Yeah, that's a waste of alcohol.
They're like, why do they even make these 4-ounce fireballs?
And then it's like,
It's like, because you take your time with it, you dirtbag.
And then, like, I find out, like, on all these whiskey websites, it's like, no, the way I've been drinking is right. You're supposed to, like, get a finger or two of whiskey and then just sip it.
Yeah.
Maybe put a few drops of water in it because it brings out the taste, or mix it with something.
You know, I didn't think about that whole just water it down a little
it's
bit.
Literally
But
it's literally just
that.
like 3 or 4 drops for like a finger or two of whiskey, just 3 or 4 drops, and then mix it up.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
I think I would rather do that.
What it's supposed to do is it actually like it accentuates the flavors.
Now,
it's
what
not
we've
watering
been
it
doing
down.
is we've been mixing like little bits of Fireball in our 32-ounce
Fireball's
sodas.
great. I love that.
Fireball's
stuff.
pretty good. I mean, you've tried it by itself. I've also tried it by itself. I don't like it by itself.
Yeah.
I like it as a mixer. So I've tried it with like a 32-ounce of vanilla Coke. It's so freaking good.
Yeah.
What was that drink called? The Dragonborn. It's half
it's,
root beer, a little bit of that Fireball, and then what was the other thing? Cherry Coke?
Yeah, cherry Coke or Pib or something like that.
I think it was Cherry Coke.
Yeah, it's like that half. It's like
Half with a little bit of Fireball.
half with like
And they
2
call
ounces of
that,
Fireball. Yeah.
They call it a Dragonborn.
The Dovahkiin.
Yeah, Dovahkiin, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's super cool. There's probably like 4 minutes left to go till something happens.
Well, while we're waiting, I'll show you this. I got this new game on my iPad.
Let me tell my story. We can talk about your
Hold
other thing.
on. Let me just do
We
this.
can talk about their thing when we do the next quick look, please.
No. Cause see,
Casey,
we got
you
this
did.
time here.
Casey, you
I got
did.
this great new game on my iPad called.
We're gonna do another
Fallout
episode
Shelters.
of this.
Called Fallout Shelters.
If you do this,
and
we're gonna do another episode of
it's
Monkey
free.
Island right
It's
now.
on the App Store right now. You can get it on your iPad and on all your other mobile devices, and it's completely free. It's not pay to win. And once it loads up, we'll be playing, and you'll hear all the reasons of why it's so great and everything. I got a character in here named Lucas Sims. He's
Fuck
from
you.
He's from
Fuck
Megaton.
you. I
He's
just
super
realized
cool.
that this is your troll. This is your troll you told me about.
Yeah.
You're a dick. I told you I wanted to say my thing, and you're like, don't worry, Nate. I'm not going to do it when you want to actually talk about your serious thing.
To be fair, I
And
started
you're
this before.
doing it right
but you see,
now.
here's why it's so cool. 'Cause
Such
see,
a dick.
look at that. Ching, bing, boom, bomb, beep, boo, doo, 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 doo.
Are you just ruining your game right now for the sake of a 5-minute joke?
Maybe. What?
Casey, for the sake of a joke, is actually spending real life currency. He
No,
just
I'm
spent
not.
like $47 on his parents' credit card.
Yeah. And that's the game.
Okay.
And that's the game. That's how you win.
Thanks, jerk. Okay.
In all seriousness, though, I am getting like hints as to what will be in Fallout 4 from that game by reading like the text on
It's
shirts
free.
and stuff.
You should play it if you want some.
It's
spoilers,
not.
but hints.
I will tell you. Technically speaking, not a good game. Not a great game.
It's not
but
really a
for
game.
mobile games, it's a good game.
Yeah, I mean that's how I feel about.
And that was the
one
whole
game.
purpose of them saying. They say like we just wanted to make a mobile game that was actually decent and good, unlike every other piece of trash you see out there. And that's what they did.
Yeah.
So if you want a mobile game that's good, get this.
Yep. It's all right. Now we're gonna almost have no time, but let's make it fast, I suppose. There's this video by this channel that I just whoa.
Did it just auto pause for you?
It did. What?
Maybe you're about to drown. And it's like, figure it out, son.
I think so. That's weird. It
Look,
just auto paused.
There's your
for me.
face. There's your face.
Let's give it a moment. Okay, so there's this channel called Innuendo Studios, and they only have a few. The guy only has about maybe 8 videos up currently. But one of the videos was basically about why.
This scene is making me super thirsty.
why did the adventure game, or the point-and-click adventure game, die? And he basically goes through in like a 10-minute video.
I don't know how much longer I can hold my breath.
Okay, so we probably got another 2 minutes then, because I think that's like the 8-minute marker. So in his video, he basically goes through like why the point-and-click adventure game dies as a genre is because it stops evolving. And you look at other games like the first-person shooters such as Doom, and it's very easy to recreate something like that because it's as simple as shoot the bad guy. And because it's a 3D kind of thing, you can do so much more with it, and you can evolve it and advance it so much more. You know, I mean, we made point-and-click adventure games, we made them 3D, but there wasn't a need for it, other than just for an aesthetic look. And I agree with that. To a point, I think you can do some good puzzles with it. Not saying that they have, I'm saying that you could, but it's not necessary. But yeah, there's things in new first-person shooter games that are physically impossible to do in, like, let's say, the first Doom game. You know? Because it's on a completely different thing. It's like 2D, but it's supposed to look 3D. Whereas nowadays, it's actually 3D. Dead Guy Brish, everybody. He can only hold his breath underwater for 10 minutes. We died.
Wow. You're a ghost now.
Press A to Bob.
That'd be cool if that was like a secret branch in the game to get to do the game differently, and like the only thing that changes is like now you're just a ghost doing everything that Guybrush does.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna tell you something, and because you don't care, that's straight up what happens in Tales of Monkey Island. Yeah. Press A to Bob. Think about this.
That's funny. Who's Bob?
That's this game's comedy. It's brilliant. Think about this. The puzzle. You have 10 minutes to solve this. It's a 10-minute, I can breathe underwater for 10 minutes. It's a joke, but then it's like, if you remember that for later, you're like, wait. Let's see if we can find an Easter egg. This is one of the first video game Easter eggs that I ever knew.
Oh, dude, okay, so this is something that was lost in the aesthetic. Here, I can clearly see that is a golden idol. And that it's not made of wood. Yeah. That looks made of wood.
You're right. Like I said, it could have been made of bronze. It just doesn't say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do anything. We have to reload because we died.
Oh, wait, what was that? I saw an X.
It's a starfish.
No, I saw an X button prompt.
Oh, press X for hint. You need to get out of the water quick. Can you pick up something to let you escape? Yeah, and that's where all these little red herrings come in. You're like, how do I pick them? I can't reach them. What am I doing? And then the two dudes come across and they're like, I'm just going to throw my dagger right in the water. And you're like, yes, please, I have to wait. And no, it's a joke. Go back to what you're supposed to do. It's a thing to waste time.
Well,
it's good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's been our Let's Play of Monkey Island Special Edition.
We're going to reload where we
TM,
were. I saved while we were in the water.
We're done. It's our first Let's Play we've ever completed, everybody. You're welcome. The end.
We're not done. Shut up. 22%. Alright, so I want you to guess what we're supposed to do. Just guess.
Pick up the idol.
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do.
That is the equivalent of like Doom Guy being held underwater by the BFG, and so he picks up the BFG and just walks off with it. Oh look, ghost ship.
What was that?
Anyway, so while this is going, I'm going to just say it real quick. I'm going to keep it short and quick. In the video, the guy basically goes through like how the point-and-click adventures, they stopped evolving and therefore they died. But I kind of disagree with the fact that he said they died. I think they still evolved. I just think that they stopped evolving into what most people that would consider a point-and-click adventure game, a point-and-click adventure game. They evolved, but into something a lot more simpler. kind of like the way Windows 8, kind of like the way we have Windows 8. We went from like Windows XP and Windows 7 to Windows 8. It's like, look at all these bright and pretty colors and stuff. It's like, but they're less of what we used to have. Yeah, well, that's just the market these days. People like, you press 3 buttons and you get your answer. It's simple and it's very linear. That's what people like. Even if they don't know that it's less than what they have, it's simple to them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of that's kind of how I feel about this game versus a game like The Walking Dead. I like Telltale. They did a fantastic version of Tales of Monkey Island. They were very true to the genre. But comparing Walking Dead to this, I cannot possibly consider The Walking Dead a point-and-click adventure game. Because that game, it's on a track. This one, it has one destination, just like Walking Dead, but at least there's some sort of puzzle to this. This game, it's like, what am I supposed to do with that whole file thing? Or let's say the meat, right? Let's say the meat with the deadly piranha poodles. Their name is piranha poodles. What do piranhas do? They eat meat. That's what they're known for. They're known for being vicious and eating meat. Well, we gave them meat. We need to get them to fall asleep. Let's drug them with this pedal that is, they say, it's illegal to pick it because it's basically a drug. Let's drug the poodles. You give it not too much thought, just a little bit, enough to like put 2 and 2 together. It's a brilliant puzzle. Walking Dead doesn't have that, though. Walking Dead is like, hey, Clementine, you should go talk to Christine. Okay. You go talk to Christine. Hi, Christine, here's a chocolate bar. Christine will remember that. Or...
next scene, Christine's dead no matter what you
yeah,
did.
or you could go to Christine. Is that a chocolate bar for me, Clementine? No, this is mine. Eats it in front of her. Christine will remember that. Christine dies no matter what. That's not a puzzle. That's not a puzzle. And it doesn't matter anyway. My problem isn't that it doesn't matter. It's that it's not a puzzle. So you can't really call that a point-and-click adventure game. I know it doesn't have the word puzzle in the genre of point-and-click adventure game, but that's kind of what everybody...
The puzzle is what... because point-and-click is actually like a mix of 2 different genres.
I guess,
Point-and-click's the interface, genre, or the actual like gameplay, like puzzle-solving stuff is the adventure.
Technically, you're right, but if you ask most old PC players that played point-and-click adventure games, that's what they'll call them. They'll call them point-and-click adventure games. Not because they're describing the UI interface or whatever. It's because that's what this genre is.
And I would say...
that's the genre as a whole. That's what they'll just name all these things.
And I would say if that's how you feel about it, you could just refer to it as a point-and-click, but it's not a point-and-click adventure game.
But it is an adventure game.
No, not Walking Dead.
Oh, I thought you meant this.
Yeah.
No, because there's an adventure. You're going on an adventure. It's kind of like, you know how they...
well...
how do you define what a role-playing game is?
Well, I'm saying in gaming terms, technically, like, adventure is usually coincided with puzzle solving of some sort.
I get it, but it's kind of like when it's kind of like when you ask somebody like, "What's your favorite RPG?" Well, they can go straight up from Skyrim to like something like Final Fantasy.
What's your favorite?
2 completely different games, but they're still technically an RPG.
What's your favorite RPG? And they reply 7, and you're like, I think you're a terrorist. Like,
Mine's probably Blue Dragon. Alright, so enough of that. Let's continue. We're almost done with the video. Or did you
that was a pretty good... I think that's a pretty good cliffhanger. We've been at it for like 50 minutes.
No, it's got literally 2 minutes. We're going to finish this up, and then it's done, and then we'll call it quits.
Okay.
Alright, so where have you been this whole time? Sleeping? You just let Elaine get kidnapped?
So where were you this whole time? Sleeping?
Not like he could do much. He's an old man.
I'm a lookout, not a bodyguard.
Exactly. Where did they go?
Where did they go?
LeChuck's taken the governor back to his hideout
Also,
on
pretty good luck out, I suppose. Even though he's late, technically he did have to walk all the way here.
But hey, good luck.
But, you know, he saw the ghost ship.
I almost forgot.
Even for as bad of sight as he
left
has.
this note. You can have it, but I don't think you'll like what it says.
I would say that this was a pretty good sesh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Governor.
Is that what we're
Why
calling
did
them
you
now,
have to risk
Sesh?
your life for me?
Calling our session Sesh.
Maybe you cared for me more
Sexuals.
than I thought. Just as I now realize how much I care for
Homosexuals.
you.
No.
It's my fault the governor's in this mess. And I
Listen
swear
to this sweet
I'll
music
get her out,
playing.
even if I have to
He's
sail
so-
to
he's in
Monkey Island
love, dude.
myself to get her.
And you click on the moon and he sails to Monkey Island.
Oh, listen to this nice music, dude. This is what I wanted to have the cliffhanger on.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good cliffhanger.
Yeah.
All right, is there anything you'd like to say as a thank you or anything before we end the episode?
Thank you, LucasArts, for existing once upon a time and making good games.
Disney bought them and then they
Disbanded
killed them.
Disney, you anti-Semitic, racist piece of garbage.
What?
Yeah.
Walt Disney.
I hope you stop killing everything I love. And
You know
if-
he's dead, right? Oh wait, no,
if
he's
you
not. His
ruin-
head is frozen in a tank, waiting for
If you ruin
head
Marvel-
transplant.
if you ruin Marvel,
You know what they're
I
gonna?
will-
What game
I will
was it that
hunt
we
you
said that they were
down.
gonna buy recently and destroy?
I will hunt you down. I will go into hell and kill you.
What game was it that we were talking about the other day with Brian?
I don't know.
Or some series that we were like, oh, it's okay because Disney will buy them and ruin them.
I don't
Just
remember.
about everything, though.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Eh,
I don't know this. Do you know if Lego is owned by Disney?
No, I'm pretty sure Lego's its own thing.
Okay, because Lego's starting to become like Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing this whole like Lego universes thing, and they straight up have Lego Portal. That pissed me right off. It's like, did you guys even get the license for all these things that you're putting in your game?
My only thing about Lego is I love Legos, but they are so expensive now.
Yeah,
like-
also, and I don't think they're as creative as they used to be.
It's like to buy like
It's like, why be creative when you can just buy all the pieces and just set up the scene that we put for you on the box?
right? They were better when they were doing their own thing. Like they had like
Yeah.
that they had that guy that one adventure set which was like supposed to be like Indiana Jones but not.
Yeah.
And that was actually good, but then when they actually got the rights to make the license to make
Here's
Indiana
40
Jones
pieces
stuff,
of plastic.
then
That'll be
then it came to
$18.99.
suck. Yeah, then it
Yeah.
started sucking. My favorite one was they had like the miners, and they have like these giant drill mechs and spaceships and stuff and
I
crystals
remember
and,
those.
and rock monsters. It was the sickest, and now you can't find them anywhere. And
I like-
if you could find them online, they'd be like thousands of dollars.
I like that we were trying to do a thank you and a goodbye to end the episode. Now we're just talking about Legos.
Oh, yeah, Legos are awesome.
This is the most nostalgic episode ever. Alright, I just want to say thank you all to all of our fun bags, and quit hating on the 12-year-olds. They're 12.